Hi guys, today we're looking at an Agfa B2 Speedex Junior. It comes in this rather impressive looking and 89-year-old leather case. From 10 feet away, this is a gorgeous camera. I have to undo the knob. Genuine top cowhide made in the USA. I got this for $20. On eBay, they're worth from between $10 and $20. I have no idea what they were worth when they were new. This one is in good condition. The only personal significance is it's a big, medium format, black, 120 roll film camera. Impressive looking. These were made from 1936 to 1940. Unfortunately, this Speedex Junior is a simplified version of the B2. An Alpha B2 is worth a lot more money and is a lot more capable. But this is the simplified version. It'll take decent pictures under the right conditions. It has a fixed focus lens from 8 feet to infinity. And the reason the range is so large from 8 feet to infinity is because the aperture only goes from f11 to f22. So the widest aperture is f11. Has a 85 millimeter lens, and it only has 2 shutter speeds. Well, you could call it 1 shutter speed. 1/30th of a second, which they call instant, and time or bulb mode. So you're pretty limited to the conditions. On the camera top, we have a winding mode. In this case, the film loads on the right side and gets transported to the left side. There's a button to open the camera, and it opens just like that. And the red shutter button, and there's a socket for a cable release. And this is the supply symbol, and you only need to pop it up to swap the empty roll to the full roll. On the camera bottom, we just have a 1/4x20 tripod socket. On the camera front, we have the viewfinder. The 2 side braces here to open and close the lens. You just push them down and it folds up. Easy peasy. They call this the shutter speed dial, but in fact it's set to time right now, and that would be instant. So that would be 1/30th of a second. And finally, we have the aperture adjustment lever, which cleverly goes from f11 to f16 to f22 to f32. I said 22 in the introduction, so I lied. It goes all the way to f32. On the right side, we just have a camera lug. On the left side, we have a camera lug, an eyelet actually for a neck cord, and the slide release lever for opening the back. So I'll fold this up again so it's easier to see the back. There's the slide release lever to open it. You load the film on the right side, strand it over to the left side, and then crank it. And then close the lid and look in the red window until you see the number 1 come up. And you're ready to take your first picture. Take your picture. And we're in, go to instant mode, so we're 1/30th of a second. It just is a little clicky thing. You could click it all day long, so you could take multiple exposures if you like. They had accessories for this, and I'll see if I can get the pictures on the screen, but there were 4 accessories you could buy it. First, of course, is the fancy leather case that you saw me take it out of. That cost $4.75 when these were new. They sell an Agfa #1 filter. It's called size 24, light yellow, $1.75. There's a portrait attached, costs 90 cents. And finally, a cable release, which of course anybody's cable release would work. And Agfa was selling it for 35 cents. You gotta love those prices. Well, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video.